Alright, so I came across one of these Happy Hut things online, and it says that it's for a macaw, and it shows a picture of a blue and gold macaw sitting comfortably inside of it with lots of space. Gotta admit, I'm a bit skeptical. This thing must be enormous. But what the heck, let's go ahead and add it to cart and see what happens. Alright, Rachel, look what came in the mail for you today. I was kind of expecting something a little bigger, but maybe they rolled it up real compact. Modern technology, right? Let's see what it is. What is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see. Huh. Kind of expecting something a bit bigger for a macaw to fit into. So that's the trouble with ordering online. On one hand, there's a fantastic selection of parrot products that you can find on the internet, but you never really know what you're going to get. A lot of companies that sell bird supplies, they've never even seen a parrot before in their life, and they're making recommendations that are based on nothing, like selling something that's made for maybe a conure or small bird and listing it as a macaw. Not only saying it in the description, but actually deceptively trying to dupe you by photoshopping in a fake bird that was never in the same room as that product before. And you got to be careful and watch out for that. You read the measurements and see if they add up. Sometimes the measurements aren't available, so be careful and keep in mind, look at the prices. If the price sounds too good to be true, it's pretty unusual to find something from Macaw for $9.99. Well, then it may not be up to the size and standard that you'd expect from Macaw. This is why I've been making my own parrot supplies and sell them at my store, parrotwizard.com, because these supplies are made for parrots by someone who has parrots, and they are going to be much more suitable for your parrot because they were used by my parrots, they were tested by my parrots. You will see photographs of my actual parrots using my product, so you know exactly what size they are before you buy them. Also, in the descriptions, I do a very thorough job of trying to explain what size parrot it's for. Is it for a conure? Is it for a macaw? Is it for an African gray? The description alone should give you an accurate representation of what you're going to get, but the pictures are worth 1,000 words. They show the real parrot. If you see a blue and gold macaw with that product, you'll know that it is big. And you'll know even if you have a green-winged macaw, scarlet macaw, but you have a great size reference to look at that. Furthermore, my Parrot Wizard products are featured in lots of my videos, like this training perch here and lots of others, so you really know what you're getting before you place an order. So go ahead and head over to parrotwizard.com and check out the wonderful parrot supplies that I offer, and we'll have to see what we're going to do with that. Are we going to bother returning it, or are we just going to leave a review, say, with a picture of what a blue and gold macaw really looks like with one of these? Barely even a sweater, huh? And definitely not a big kennel that the bird would fit into. Last thing I want to say is watch out for these Happy Huts. I'm actually not a fan of these, and I wouldn't use these for my bird in reality. There's a few big hazards and no-nos about these things, and frankly, I don't really think that parrots should have these in the cage. First of all, this has these metal clips. These are pretty dangerous. The bird can get stuck in them. These are not suitable for a macaw, let alone really any parrot. They're held on by dinky little straps. The bird's gonna probably rip that. Furthermore, these Happy Huts are usually made from this fleecy material. The parrots, they like to chew on it. It's not uncommon that they'll chew on the fabric until they chew a hole into it, and then later they can get their head stuck or a body part stuck in that. And there have been birds known to get injured or killed by being stuck in one of these, strangled by the neck hanging out of it. It's definitely not a good situation. Beyond that, even outside of the physical hazards, these things are just not good for the parrot's behavior. First of all, they're going to poop on the bottom when they're sitting inside of it, and that's a mess. There's no way for it to come out. That's not very convenient. A lot of cleaning to do, but worst of all, this represents a nest to them. And by putting a parrot, particularly small parrots like conures and other birds that like these, into these Happy Huts, they're much more likely to develop hormonal behavior where they see it as a nest site and it triggers them to want to become defensive of their nest, and that can lead to aggression problems both inside and outside of the cage. So I don't particularly recommend Happy Huts as a product for parrots in general, especially not a closed one, not a fabric one, not one with a closed bottom. But you can find the products that I do recommend and do create for parrots at parrotwizard.com. So Rachel, how many stars are you going to give that? Are you going to go on Amazon and leave your feedback about that? Are we going to go and post a picture of you in it so everyone knows how big it is? So thanks for watching, and lots more Parrot Wizard videos coming soon. Bye now. I use Amazon Smile at checkout so that it supports Ginger's Parrot's rescue for the purchase.